Now that you have all your settings set up with the type of material and the bit and the machine, if you don't remember that, go back and watch the previous video or ask a friend. And once you're done, you can start drawing. There's a bunch of different options. But for the most part, you want to work within this area, and here are your tools. So over here, you can draw shapes. So if you hit the shapes, you'll see different types of shapes. Let's say I want a square. I can go ahead and do that. And you'll notice it is adjusting on both screens. So as I move it around, you can see it moving there. Now I can also add text. So there's a bunch of different fonts. Some fonts are better than others, but this one, I can type my name, and you'll notice that it does appear. And also draw lines. Get creative. There you go, and you'll notice it's not filled in. It's just an outline, and that appears over here also. You'll notice right there. It draws as an outline. Another cool thing is I can actually do different icons. These are SVG graphics, so if I want a Super Mario mushroom, I can pop that in, and I can put it wherever. Now, one thing you need to realize is you have to think about this as 3D. You know your first two dimensions, which are your width and your length. But now you have to compensate for the depth. So as I look on this tile and right here, I can actually adjust the depth. So if I wanted to, I can go all the way through, 1/4 inch, and it's going to adjust the grayscale of my images. And if I did that, then I would see through the object. So sometimes we actually want to cut something out. Sometimes as I'm adjusting, you'll see the colors changing. For this project and for the tile projects, 0.06 is going to be the best depth. Now I know you don't see it over here as turning white. You can adjust a little bit to 0.9. 0.9 will do it. And you'll see that now the objects are showing as white. 0.6 is just a quicker version. Now, if I zoom in, I want to talk to you guys about something, and this is kind of the disappointing part about CNC milling. Since it's all based off of the bit length, some of your objects, like this mushroom, if I keep it as this size, you'll notice the white is not showing through. But over here, it looks like it should cut and work on it. The problem is that the bit isn't able to get around these small little lines right here. So what we have to do is one of two things. You have to change your bit to 1/32. If I did that, and if I had any, you'll notice it does carve. Fortunately, 1/32, they break a lot, so we try to go with 1/16. And the other option is to increase the mushroom. Now, once you do that, you'll start to see it. You know, I might actually want to delete this guy because I don't want it. So I just hit the delete key. If I increase the mushroom, you'll now see it starting to appear. Another option, a trick I have, is to just draw a thicker line right over the spot. So you'll notice right there now it fills it in. So as you go around, you can actually just hand draw in the lines and adjust the heights to match. At the end of the day. So anyways, so that's one way you can actually look and change it, is to go by hand and to adapt each line by hand so that it is able to cut through. Those are a little bit of the tricks that I've learned. Another way you can do it is to import an SVG. If you want to mess around with that, that's actually a really cool ability of this program, to look and download a graphic, which we can talk about later.